great karting sessions, including my first race. This is my second race ever. There are three classes in this race, and I'll be racing in the bronze class. Without further ado, let's hop into the qualifying. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do a practice session due to the registration line and went straight into qualifying laps. At the end of the first lap, I can see there's a faster driver than me, and I decide to let him go and kind of abort my lap. Apparently, there's another guy faster than me into turn 1 on the second lap, and I have to let him through as well, losing some tenths. Finished the lap and my time is 104.568. Taking into account that I didn't do any practice and lost some tenths into turn 1, I am happy with this lap. Let's go into the semi-final. I start from P10 from the outside line of the track towards turn 1 and I immediately gain one position. Races, it is mandatory to go through the pits on one of the laps regardless of which one. I would love to pit in the first lap, but as we can see, the guy in front is raising his hand, signaling that he will, and I decide to stay out in clean air. Hairpin on the second lap, we can see that the guy in front makes a mistake and I have to brake to avoid hitting him. This causes me to lose 2 seconds into a single corner and I get really frustrated. I decide to pit immediately after getting closer to the kart in front just in case so I don't lose a lot of time due to another guy's mistake. Apparently I hit a cone in the pit lane and I receive a 5-second penalty which will be added to my time after the race. There wasn't a lot of action until the end, so we will skip to the checkered flag where I take P7 after penalties for the guys in front. It would have been P6 if I hadn't gotten a penalty, but it's still a positive result. In the final, I start P7 from the inside line towards turn 1, but I lose one position before turn 1, was forced onto the dirty part of the track and lose another one. There's a lot of action going on. I try to go around the outside, but such an overtake is hard to execute. The guys behind lose a lot of time in that corner and were clear of any attacks. Seeing that the guy in front stays out, ideally I pit on lap 1 so I can drive in clean air afterwards. I'm catching number 17 and I will be looking to overtake him somehow. Into the last corner before the flat out zone, I decide to go for a switchback and I end up on the inside for the final 2 corners. also catch number 26 and have to overtake him as well. I am looking to do the same switchback move, but I am too far ahead before the corner, so I decide to try to overtake him from the outside line. I managed to keep up with him and he let me pass. This puts me behind number 27, who is currently P1 in the bronze class. I couldn't catch him before the checkered flag and I finished 2 seconds behind him. Apparently he receives a 3 seconds time penalty, which puts me on the top step of the podium in the bronze class. I end up winning the bronze class by 1 point over P2 and get the trophy. Thank you for watching this video and make sure to hit the like button. Keep in mind the apex is lava. Ciao.